This case is real, and what makes it terrifying is not just how it ended, but what happened before anyone died. In the spring of 1922, a remote farm in Germany became the center of one of the most disturbing unsolved murder cases in history. The place was called Hinterkaifeck. It was isolated, surrounded by forest, miles away from the nearest town. The Gruber family lived there, 6 people in total, and for days before their deaths, someone was already inside their world. Weeks before the murders, the family began noticing strange things. Footsteps in the snow, footprints that came from the forest, but never went back. They led directly to the house. The farmer, Andreas Gruber, searched the property. He found nothing, no stranger, no broken locks. But the footsteps kept appearing. Then came the sounds. At night, the family heard movement in the attic. Slow footsteps, dragging noises. Again, Andreas searched. Again, nothing. But the noises continued. Days later, a set of house keys vanished. They were never found. The family believed someone had stolen them, but no one had broken in. Then something even stranger happened. A newspaper appeared on the kitchen table. No one in the family had subscribed to it. No one recognized it. Someone had brought it into the house. Still, they stayed. They did not leave. On March 31st, 1922, a new maid arrived at the farm. Her name was Maria Baumgartner. She had been there only a few hours. That night, one by one, the family was lured into the barn. No one knows how. No one knows why they went. But each person who entered the barn was killed. They were struck with a farming tool, a mattock, one by one. No screams were heard, no gunshots, just silence. After killing the family members in the barn, the killer walked into the house. Inside, he murdered the maid, then the youngest child, a 2-year-old girl, 6 people dead. And then, the killer stayed. For days. Neighbors later reported seeing smoke rising from the chimney. Animals were fed, food was eaten. Someone lived in the house after the murders. The bodies were not discovered until April 4th. A neighbor went to check on the family after noticing no activity. What he found horrified the entire country. All 6 bodies, covered in hay, carefully arranged. The investigation began immediately. Hundreds of suspects were questioned. Former lovers, neighbors, drifters, even family members. No one was arrested. One suspect confessed, then retracted. Another had no alibi, but no proof. The murder weapon was found on the property, but no fingerprints, no clear trail. Police later concluded something chilling. The killer likely knew the family, knew the property, knew how to move silently, and may have been hiding in the attic before the murders, watching them for days. Even decades later, the case remains unsolved. The farm was eventually demolished, the land erased, but the story never disappeared. Because the most disturbing part is not the violence. It's the idea that someone was there, listening, watching, eating their food, sleeping above their heads. And when the time came, they never saw it coming. Hinterkaifeck remains one of the darkest mysteries in criminal history, not because we don't know what happened, but because we may never know who was already inside the house.